You always remember the moment it happens, that little red notification that suddenly turns into silence, that unexpected wall of nothing. 1 second she's there. The next second she's gone, blocked, erased, vanished, like you never mattered. And that first breath, your heart sinks, your mind races, your chest tightens, because this isn't just a block, it's a punch to the soul. It's a quiet betrayal wrapped in digital silence. It's the kind of move that hits every insecurity you've been trying to outrun. But here's the twist most men miss. She didn't block you because you lost. She blocked you because you were winning. Because your presence shook something inside her. Because your energy had an effect she wasn't ready to. Phase end while you're sitting there wondering what you did wrong. You don't realize that you've already stepped into a test of your patience, your self-control, your emotional discipline, your identity, a test that every man who chooses the Stoic path must face at least once in his life. You think this moment is about heartbreak, but it's actually about awakening. You think this moment is about her, but it's actually about you, because the truth is, a block is not the end. It's the beginning. It's the moment the universe strips away the noise, removes the distractions, and forces you to see yourself with brutal clarity. This is the journey of a man rising, a man rebuilding, a man remembering who the hell he is. So breathe. Sit with this, because what feels like a loss right now is about to become the moment you win in ways you never expected. Welcome to Stoic Spark. This is the chapter where your strength begins. The block that broke youth. There is a strange moment come once in every man's life when the screen goes dark, the messages stop, and the world suddenly goes quiet. You pick up your phone, check again, and there it is. That cold gray box saying user not found, or worse, you are blocked, and for a second, everything inside you tightens, your stomach drops, your mind races, your chest feels like it's squeezing itself shut. It's almost funny how a simple action, a tiny tap on her screen, can pull you into an emotional storm you didn't see coming. But that's how it always starts. Most battles in life are silent. Most tests hit you when you least expect them, and most lessons arrive disguised as pain. You sit there thinking, why? What did I do? Was it something I said? Something I didn't say? Is she done with me? Is she punishing me? Was everything a lie? Your mind creates 100 scenarios, 1,000 theories, and none of them make you feel better. But here's the truth. She will never tell you the truth. Most men don't even see. Until years later, she blocked you because she wanted to see what kind of man you really are. Not the man you pretend to be. Not the man you wanted her to think you were, but the real you, the one who comes out when things get uncomfortable, the one who emerges when control is taken away, the one who stands alone in silence. And what she didn't expect, what she didn't even consider, is that by blocking you, by disappearing, by testing you, she actually handed you the biggest win of your life. Because now your response becomes your strength, your reaction becomes your rebirth. And the way you handle this moment, it reveals everything about you, not to her, but to yourself. Centuries ago, Epictetus warned that we should never hand over our peace to someone else. He said, if someone can disturb you at will, then you have made yourself their slave. And that's what most men become when a woman blocks them, emotional slaves to someone else's decision. But you're not here to be most men. You're here to become something more, something stoic, something unshakable, something she never saw coming. Let's walk into this moment with clarity and truth. Because blocking someone is rarely about ending communication. Blocking is emotional theater. Blocking is a test of power, attention, ego, and control. Blocking is a silent question. Will you chase me, or will you choose yourself? And most men chase, most men panic, most men crumble into emotional chaos, but not you, not anymore, because the moment you choose dignity over desperation, you win. You don't reach out. You don't beg, you don't react, you simply breathe, you stay calm. You remain centered. This is where you rise. This is where you separate yourself from every other man she has ever tested. This is where her illusion shattered. She expected you to fall apart. Instead, you stayed grounded. She expected you to chase. Instead, you stood still. She expected you to lose control. Instead, you mastered it. This is the moment everything shifts. Invisible test. A woman rarely blocks a man out of pure logic. Blocking happens when emotion takes over, when insecurity rises. When she feels fear, confusion, ego pressure, or loss of control. Blocking is emotional self-defense disguised as strength. Maybe she felt you pulling away. Maybe she felt too vulnerable. Maybe she needed validation. Maybe she wanted reassurance, but didn't know how to ask. Maybe she wanted to trigger you. Maybe she wanted to see if you still cared. But no matter the reason, here's the truth. Blocking is almost never about you. It's about her emotional storm. She wanted a reaction. She wanted a sign. She still mattered. She wanted proof. She still had influence over your mind. This is the test. This is the moment. She silently asks, are you stronger than my doubt? Your silence answered it. Your calm answered it. Your lack of panic answered it too. Didn't lose yourself when she went silent. And that's the difference between a man who collapses and a man who grows. You didn't betray your dignity, you didn't hand her your sanity. You didn't sell your self-respect for attention. That is Stoic strength. The betrayal of expectation. She blocked you expecting one thing, desperation, but instead she got distance, she got silence. She got a version of you she never prepared for, and this is where the test backfires. Because silence from a man she expected to chase hits harder than anything you could have said. It creates questions in her mind, questions that sting, questions she cannot escape. Why didn't he chase? Why didn't he break? Did he ever need me? Did I test the wrong man? Did I just lose someone valuable? Your silence becomes a mirror reflecting her decision back at her. She is forced to confront her own impulsive behavior, her own insecurity, her own emotional reaction. And this is why silence is power. This is why Stoic restraint hits harder than emotional chaos. That became the unpredictable one, the mysterious one, the man she can't read anymore. Nothing pulls at a mind harder than uncertainty, especially when feelings were involved. Stoic formation blocking isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of your transformation. This is the moment life asks, who are you when someone tests your peace? Who are you when someone withdraws affection? Who are you when someone tries to shake you? Most men crumble, but you didn't. You learned, you sharpened, you grew. You learned the strength of silence, the power of breathing, the weight of patience, the beauty of stability. You didn't lose her. You rediscovered yourself. You learned you cannot be controlled. You learned you cannot be shaken. You learned you cannot be manipulated by attention. This is the highest form of strength. Not loud, not aggressive, but calm-centered. Grounded. A man rooted in self-respect is a man who cannot be broken. She blocked you to test you, but the universe used that moment to rebuild. You didn't fall. You rose to final. Stoic lesson. Emotions settle, the silence becomes normal, and the story shifts. Maybe she comes back, maybe she doesn't. But either way, the biggest truth stands strong. Her return is irrelevant. Your growth is permanent. If she returns, you decide from strength. If she apologizes, you listen without attachment. If she stays gone, you walk forward without hesitation. You no longer move from fear. You no longer react from insecurity. You no longer live for validation. You are a man who learned to stand alone, a man who learned to value inner peace, a man who understands his worth without needing it. Confirmed. She blocked you to test you, but you became stronger than the test, and that is why you win. You win because you didn't abandon yourself. You win because you held your dignity. You win because you responded with discipline. You win because you grew where most men broke. This is Stoic strength. This is masculine calm. This is you becoming unshakable. You win. If this message hit home, share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell your story. Your experience might help someone else rise today. To learn more about Stoic strength, emotional mastery, and unshakable confidence, watch the other videos on Stoic Sparks, subscribe and hit the bell icon for daily Stoic wisdom. Stay strong, stay grounded, stay unshakable.